So these guys right here saw Creed 2 last night, and they saw Drago's son do pull-ups with Ivan Drago. It's the one that Rocky fought, right? His son, also Drago, because they're the same last name. Alright? Okay, now we got that cleared up. These guys don't think I could do the weighted pull-ups Drago was doing. So, challenge accepted. Drago was doing 245s. Remember, he had 2 plates?
Yeah, 2 plates.
Alright, here we go.
That's going to be 3.
Well, let's just see if I can do 2. It's been a while since I've gone this heavy on them. Alright. 245s. Ready?
Come on.
1, 2.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Alright, so on that note, let's talk strict pull-ups versus kipping pull-ups. Because people see me do kipping pull-ups for CrossFit, and they're like, bro, why don't you do some real pull-ups? I've done real pull-ups my whole life, and so do other CrossFitters. They don't just do kipping pull-ups. They mainly do kipping pull-ups for competition. It's part of the sport, okay? But to get better, here's the thing, to get better at kipping pull-ups, you gotta do strict pull-ups. So you don't see that, or you may not see that in the background, like the champions, like Rich Froning, Matt Frazier. Is you see them doing kipping pull-ups at the games, but they do plenty of strict pull-ups in training to get their pull stronger. All right, they never do just only kipping. All right, and on that note, there's nothing wrong with doing a lot of kipping pull-ups and biasing kipping pull-ups, because it's just another power movement. It's a power movement like a power clean or like a punch. Okay, it's a hip-driven pull. Just like a punch, check this out. Just like a punch is a hip-driven push. Okay, so I don't ever just punch with my arm, right? I don't go like that. I use the hips. The hips comes first. Core always precedes the limbs. All right, boom. Okay, with the pull, the kip, it's the same thing. The hips precede the pull. All right, I'm gonna pop the hip and then pull. Okay, get the hips into it. All right, it's just as useful tool to learn how to use your hips in a pull as it is to learn how to use your hips in a push. Okay, so people who don't understand the kipping pull-up don't understand power movements. All right, so you gotta once you recognize this two, then you realize the utility in a kipping pull-up. Okay? Any questions? Any questions, dude?
No.
All right.